Tony D and Little Joan in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Snack Shack, coming of age movie. I think they're brothers who buy a snack shack at a swimming pool or rent it out for the summer and have the best summer in 1991. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. It's got a bit of an 80s vibe to it, but, I mean, it's supposed to take place in 1991, but kind of close enough. And it's exactly what I said. Two dudes, probably in their senior year, rent out a snack shack because they need summer jobs. One falls in love with this beautiful girl at the pool, and they're raking it in. They are raking it in. They create some sort of hot dog that everybody can buy and charge extra money for it with ketchup. They have a bunch of jock rivals who throw pee at them in one scene, and there's another scene where they get grabby. They also smoke because people were still smoking in 91, and the soundtrack is from that era. So here's their hot dog, which they're microwaving, and it's just one crazy summer. March 15th. All right, let's see who wrote this thing. Man, these tiny credits. Can you make the credits bigger, please? Man, I cannot read these. Oh, there it is. Written and directed by Adam Carter Ramir. And I don't recognize a single actor in this, with Nick Robertson and David Constable. I don't know. But looks pretty good. Looks fun. It's from Paramount, so I assume it'll be on Paramount Plus. I don't know if it's going to get an official release. But this is the kind of movie it's fun to watch. Because it's nostalgic, number one, especially if you came up in the 90s. It's a summer movie. Coming of age is always very relatable to everybody because they all gone through something similar. For me, I worked in an amusement park in the 80s, so that was my summer movie. This is very similar. You've got old music, you've got a young cast, you got a love story, you got angry parents. Here are the bullies. And it's one crazy summer where these guys are smoking and making cash, and it changes everything. It changes everything. There he is, shacking up with the hot chick. So, it's a fun time. I would totally see this. Oh, it is in theaters, March 15th. So, yeah. First act, the boys are in trouble. I'm not sure doing what. There's a shot of them running out of an OTB place, off-track betting. So maybe they're underage and they got caught making some bets, and they won some money, or they wouldn't let them keep it, or they got the money and then ran out, or something like that, and they got into trouble, and maybe they lost all their money because of that, and the one dude's mom tells him, you have to get a job for the summer. So they go to their friend who's a lifeguard, try to get jobs with him. He says that he can't give them jobs, but the snack shack is still there. And so they decide, okay, we'll take over the snack shack at the pool for the summer. So they pay $3,000, and they're going to try to make enough money to offset that and make money for the summer, right? So they do that. I guess they borrow parents' credit card or money to do it, and they're mad, and the place is a dump, of course. The last people wrecked it, so they have to clean it up. And then they do, and they start selling food, and they make a bunch of wacky names for the hot dogs, and they microwave them and start making money. Crazy amounts of money. And at the same time, the one dude on the left is in love with the hot lifeguard girl, and he's going to romance her. while the bullies are after them. I think the town may try to push them out with the inspector or whatever. I think it's mostly the bullies, and then maybe their own nefarious dealings are getting them in trouble with the cops. And then the third act, well, I don't know. I guess he wins the girl. I'm gonna guess, and because his friend is telling him to make a move, and they beat maybe the bullies come and wreck the snack shack, and they lose a bunch of money, but then they come up with some crazy plan to make it all back somehow. So yeah, sign me up. I like the nostalgia of it. Seems like a fun movie. The music's good. What's not to like? What's not to like? This is the kind of movie they used to make all the time. It was the sort of movie, even if it wasn't that good, you could walk out of the theater going, oh, that was fun, right? Even if it was kind of a waste of time, you'd be like, oh, it was fun. I like the music. You know, you'd feel up. You know, as opposed to one of these movies you come out going, oh, man, that was rough. Oh, that was horrible. Or, you know, it wasn't a bad movie, but it was just depressing. I don't think you could be depressed after seeing a movie like Snack Shack. Oh, and this was a Red Band trailer? I didn't see any boobies. All right, so here is the write-up about Snack Shack, Nebraska City, summer 1991. Inseparable best friends AJ and Moose seize the opportunity to run a local pool's rundown snack shack after their plan to gamble on dog races and sell homebrewed beer goes down the drain. Dreaming of striking it rich, things take an unexpected turn when they meet Brooke, an effortlessly cool lifeguard who puts their big summer plans and their friendship at risk. Oh, so maybe they're both going after her. So, yeah. Will it be bros before hoes, gentlemen? Will it be? We shall see. March 15th. I'm totally there. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. If you can find a more base take, I say, take it. I will be doing a live stream on Sunday at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. We'll see you.